I've loved the time I spent in Italy watching nuns. How would it change my life if I couldn't go anywhere in public without knowing that the way I acted reflected on the church? Not on Christ, of course, but specifically on a religious institution that people are suspicious of? What if I went around going, if I act kind, if I give money to this stranger, if I give a child an ice cream cone, which I watched a nun do in Italy once, like that plays some small part in returning some legitimacy and trust to an institution that I think is imperfect, but I actually think God has given us to create community and to teach the gospel to each other and to serve the poor. And it actually matters to me that this institution retains some level of credibility. What if that was true of me? And there's not a parallel in Protestantism. Some Protestant pastors wear collars, and I really appreciate how that in public can make you act differently. But I just wonder what it would mean to think like, yeah, the actions I do reflect on the church that I believe is important to serve. There's also something to be said for taking so seriously the responsibility for leadership in the church that you think you shouldn't be able to just go walk around town and do whatever you want and people not know the responsibility you have.
Do you think in a weird way, in low church evangelical America, Jesus junk plays that role? Like the cheesy t-shirts and the hats and you know what I mean? The bumper stickers.
Well, the reason I don't think that is because most of those, and we talked about this a while ago, but most of those are trying so hard to make Christianity like relevant. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, here's a brand it fits with, or like, oh, it's cool. And I kind of appreciate that the Catholic Church is like, it's not cool. It's not relevant. It's super old and it's weird. And you look weird doing it. Yeah. And I don't know. I kind of think that maybe that's our problem too, is that we're trying so hard to be like hip and cool, and we could just be like old and weird.
Maybe you just need to start your own religious order or a new religious order, and you can come up with the outfits, and it could just be like bright pink habits.
Yeah.